Hello there, Pisces. How's it going? It's time for your reading. My name is Kelly, and I will be doing the read. Hope you guys are enjoying your day, getting ready for Thanksgiving, huh? And you know, I forget, I've got a couple of friends of mine that live up in Canada, and I know that their Thanksgiving is different than ours. I think they've already had their Thanksgiving, maybe not. I think they did. But our Thanksgiving is coming up here pretty soon. And I hope you guys have a good one. Let's see what's going on here. The Blank Rune. Fate. This is talking about fate for sure. Something that you don't know about. This is something that something you don't know about, really. That's basically all I can say. But the Blank Rune has a lot to do with some sort of fate. What else? Ooh, Tiwaz in reverse. This is talking about darkness. Definitely darkness. Yeah, you're in the dark for sure. There's some sort of fate happening here, though, Pisces, but you're definitely in the dark on this one. This is something that you don't see for sure. What else? Tiwaz. Tiwaz is in reverse. Boy, this is reverse day, isn't it? Tiwaz in reverse indicates a lack of trust. You know, it could be that you don't trust somebody. Yeah, and you know, usually when I see Tiwaz on that, if you're using your intuition and you don't trust something or somebody, Tiwaz kind of backs you up and tells you that you're 100% correct. Okay, so make sure that you're following your intuition. And it's really the only thing that we can rely on right now because we're in the dark. So all you have is just, you know, your intuition. So yeah, this could be like maybe this can also talk about isolation, like maybe like the Hermit card, like you know, spending time alone and thinking. Because like I said, this is something that you don't know. What else? I feel it's probably something that you don't, there's something here that you don't trust. That's what I'm kind of feeling. L has in reverse. Okay, so Pisces, L has in reverse is defensive. I mean, we've got our defenses up. This reminds me of the Queen of Swords. Because, see, we simply don't trust something. So we've got our guard up. Our guard is up, you know, ready to strike when danger comes. Because, I mean, I don't feel that there's any real danger. I just feel that you feel definitely defensive against something that someone or something that you don't trust. Yeah. What else? Jera. Well, now this is good news, okay? This is what you don't see. This is your fate. You see this Blank Rune? This is talking about it's talking about fate. It's also talking about the unknown, and this is a guaranteed breakthrough. So, and it's also a form of light. So light is coming, light is being shed on this blank rune. So you're going to be able to see something. Something is definitely breaking through. This is in the middle of the reading. This is kind of like the gist of the whole reading. It touches both sides. This is definitely a breakthrough. And I feel it's very unexpected because it's sitting next to the blank rune. It's something you don't see, right? So it's unexpected. Unexpected breakthrough on something, Pisces. The Lagoose. Lagoose. Okay, now for us, Lagoose is talking about to make sure and listen to that little voice in the back of your head. You know, your intuition. It's very, very important. And this is talking about this other person as well. This is like somebody that is kind of cloudy. You know, they're kind of like disorientated in some way. Because remember now, Lagoose is flowing water, but when it's in reverse, it's really muddy water, and it's unpredictable. This person is most likely unpredictable, unstable, in some way, shape, or form. What else? Perthro. Perthro. This is some kind of secret. Some kind of secret. Now, you could be dealing with somebody with Libra or Aquarius in their chart. Doesn't have to be. It could be any sign, Pisces. But yeah, I definitely see Libra for sure. And, you know, there's only one Perthro, so it could be any sign. But this person has some sort of secrets that could be coming to light. What else? Perthro again. Wow. Look at this. Now that's a new one on me. This to me is telling me that this person, you know, wants to say something, but they withdraw. This person, you know, wants to say something, but they withdraw. They go back and hide. Because they're very unstable here with Lagoose. Yeah. That's what it kind of looks like to me. It looks like, you know, maybe some secrets could be coming out or something. They want to maybe say something, but it looks to me like they kind of like, you know, turning around and running away. This person's definitely afraid of some sort of, they have some sort of fear or something. They have a fear about something, some secret. Yeah. I don't know, you know, and if it's somebody that you know, which it probably is, you know, I can see here that there's something here that you don't trust. Right? I wouldn't trust this person. They're too inconsistent. And they hide. They hide. You know, they keep things to they keep that little secret about, they have some sort of a secret that they want to say, but they won't. What's going on with Pisces? Because they're scared. Just keep your defenses up, Pisces, and keep moving, doing what you're doing. I don't know what the deal. I keep picking up really weird energies, other people in your energy, the past few days especially. And there's the sun. The sun kind of like overpowers this. This is something that you already know. Whatever this secret is that this person's been, that wants to say something or something, I think you already know. I think you already know. You already know the truth. And if you didn't know the truth, I think that you do. If this is somebody that you know from the past or something that could be keeping a secret with the sun right here, and Tiwaz right here in reverse, I think you already know. We've got great intuition here, Pisces. Let's pull some cards and see what else. What's going on with Pisces? I want to know what's going on with this person here. Let's get a little bit more info. Just. The Five of Cups. Okay. So yeah, this person is feeling sad. See, here they are. They don't look too happy. They're staring at these cups here that are spilt. But in reality, there's 3 cups still sitting, but they don't see that. What else? 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, see, they want to move forward. They have some sort of, this is what they want to move forward and do something, say something right here. But, let's get another card. Oh, the 8 of Cups. Well, I can't make it up. That's exactly what the cards are saying too. This person's like kind of sad. They want to move forward, but then again, they turn around and run away with the 8 of Cups. Yeah, they want to come out of hiding and maybe say something, but they don't. They're too scared. That's interesting. Let's see what's going on with us. You got the Knight of Wands. Very fast, quick energy. Interesting. It's kind of fiery energy too. I like the Knight of Wands. Yeah. What else? The Magician. The Magician. Ooh. Well, now this is looking pretty good, really. It is. Let's get one more card. And the Page of Cups. And the Page of Cups. Wow. So I really like this, Pisces. What it's saying here to me is that, this is some sort of fast movement here, for sure. And this is something that's going to lead you to success, something guided by forces that you can't see. Because you see these forces up here that you can't see this. This is talking about darkness. And this is definitely talking about something, fate and something you can't see. So I think that you're taking some sort of action, Pisces, to create something. And, you could be creating something, through intention or some sort of skills, some sort of confidence that you have, but it's working out really well with the Magician. You have everything you need. And, this is just kind of like clarifying, the good news that this sun is going to provide here with this Blank Rune, because this is emotional happiness too, and this is good news. The Page of Cups is usually always good news. It's got Soilo touching Onzus right here, and Onzus is talking about your money or something to do with your job. Okay, so this could have to do with your career, all right? And whatever it is that you're doing the right things. Keep going in that direction, Pisces, right? And just make sure that you're using your intuition. You've got somebody here, that kind of is, to me, it feels really wishy-washy. They want to do one thing and then they turn around and then kind of like back out. So, yeah, just make sure you know, listening to that little voice in your head, right? I don't know. It doesn't look to me like this person is going to come in and contact you, make that move or whatever, say something, but to me, I think they've kind of like withdrawn again, so. But you already know, Pisces, whatever secret it is they want to come out and admit, you already know. I feel that you already know. What else? And it's time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. Interesting. Let's give one more. Your commitment is being tested. First quarter moon. Well, that's a good one. Let's get some of these warm runes out. All right. So what's going on with Pisces? What's going on with Pisces? Mewing. Well, now I like Mewing. Mewing is the vine. That is the vine tree. And grapes grow on vines. You can see some grapes on there if you can see it. Yeah. What else? Gort. That's another vine. Wow. It's a viney reed. What else? Diazathal. All right. And bet at the bottom of the deck, I mean, bam. Well, you in here is talking about, well, I'll just get right into it. The meaning of it is wife. This means wife. It can also mean neck or love. But the meaning of it is moon, okay? Moon. That's how you say it. That's the pronunciation of it. Anyhow, but the meaning of it, divination-wise, is goals to be realized, persuasion and celebration and relaxing and actually seeing some results. So this is like your hard work paying off, Pisces. This is really good. And it says right now is the time to have fun and rest and enjoy the fruits of your labor. This also talks about raising your voice consciousness, and it creates kind of like a creative inspiration and a relaxed, altered consciousness. So this is really nice. It's kind of like a nice, relaxed feeling. So maybe that's what you're doing here with Tiwaz here in reverse, you know, relaxing. That could be for sure. Let's see what else. Let's go in here with Gort. Gort is the ivy. And the ivy, this is actually, it means field or garden. But the divination meaning of it is spirals, stubbornness, wildness, development, abundance, gratitude, rest, and reawakening. So that's pretty cool. Celts saw the spirals as representatives of life and soul, showing us how we can grow and expand. Ivies represent ambition with its ability to grow under conditions that most plants cannot survive. Use your unique abilities to overcome obstacles that seem impossible while pursuing your goals and dreams, and be persistent even if growth or progress seems slow. All right, and I see that magician there. So, you know, things are going to work out just fine, Pisces, especially when I see Jera right here. This is Jera. That's a breakthrough. And the sun, too. The sun, yeah. So it says here to just be persistent and make sure that you get plenty of rest, okay? Make sure you get lots of rest. And then we get over here to Diazathal. This is Diazathal right here. And this is talking about broom or reed. It could be either one of those trees. You know, people argue about what tree it is, but you know, yeah. The meaning of Diazathal is killing. That's different. That's quite interesting. But this is really talking about, the meaning of it is talking about health and liveliness and wandering healers and remedies. So, make sure that you're taking good care of your health. Okay, make sure that you're taking care of your health. It's very, very important. Broom is a bush with bright yellow flowers and thin branches, and it's made to make this stuff called besom. And besom is something that that removes unwanted energy, like Palo Santo or a salt bath or something like that. It's telling you to make sure and cleanse everything. Cleanse your area. Yeah, and some people are using herbs too. Herbs really are very, very good if you know how to use them. I wish I knew how to use them a little better, because I mean, it's one thing I miss about the city, because in the city they got Chinese doctors that know how to do that Chinese stuff, but where I live they don't have that. So closest place I can go is San Francisco. And that's a long way. What's going on with Pisces? Unfrozen. Didn't we get that yesterday? I thought we did. Find strength in your weakness and overcome challenges with courage. You're going to do that, for sure. There's no question. What else? Dual nature. With great power comes great responsibility and accepting consequences. All right. Get one more. Insecurity. Fear of not being good enough. Build confidence and love your uniqueness. Yeah, love your uniqueness, Pisces. That's what's going to save you. Yeah, your uniqueness. Let's get another one of these. Let's get a couple of these. What's going on with Pisces? Where there is hope, don't believe that past defeats and disappointments will keep you from succeeding. True success grows from the lessons. A hopeful heart never gives up. That's a good one. What else? What do you want? If you react negatively to the success and joy of others, it's a sign that you want more for yourself. Don't hold yourself back and expand your comfort zone. Yeah, this is kind of feeling a little bit, that reminds me of being on defense, But, I think you're going to expand your comfort zone. I think you're kind of forced to because of this sun. It's good news. It is. Raise the bar. Raise the bar. When you set higher standards for the people and situations in your life, you create space for new levels of joy and abundance. Rise above old patterns. I like it. Well, there you have it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed the reading. And if you haven't, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys again tomorrow. All right, Pisces? Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.